Hi, and welcome to the Beekeepers Oracle. Thank you for joining me today on our lovely walk. Today, I want to be sharing with you about your world and creating your reality. Now, just want to warn you that since I'm walking around my neighborhood, you're going to be hearing sounds of the neighborhood. So that includes that lovely drill that you hear back there, as well as you may hear some cars driving by, an occasional pedestrian, or a dog. But why not? I wanted to take you along. It'd be like you and I were walking together. Isn't that nice? Don't you need to do that sometimes? Just go for a walk with a friend? Well, that's what we're doing now. So today I was going on my morning walk and I was talking to myself about how it was a splendid thought. It was a splendid reality that came to me. And that is that, yes, we are creating our reality. Yes, we are speaking our lives into existence. And, well, actually, wait. But the most important part of that is this. The most stunning, amazing part of this whole revelation is that whatever you believe in, that's what's true for you. Isn't it insane that we have so much turmoil and trouble in our world because we cannot respect and understand that the reality that people create for themselves is really true for them. It's true for them. You cannot go to somebody and tell them that what they believe in is not true. That what they see for themselves isn't true. Now, I know what you're thinking, but, well, what if it isn't true? What if it isn't true and you have to help them so that they can have a better life? Well, yes, you can. But you're not going to do it convincing them that what they believe is not true. Now, you can say, it's interesting that you are having this kind of experience in your reality, but may I introduce to you another version of that reality? Can I introduce you to a truth that is different from your own? Not saying that you have to take it or accept it, but hear me out. And then you can share what you think might benefit them more than what they already have. And then they can take that and say, thank you so much for the information that you've shared. I will take that into consideration. But no, that's not what we do. What we do is we belittle people for what they believe in. We make them feel horrible. And then we put them at enmity with us. So that now, instead of being open-minded and saying, hey, so-and-so brought a different reality to me today. And, I wanted to consider it. Now they're saying, fuck so-and-so. Who is he to tell me that what I experience in my life is not real and that I am dumb because I believe what I believe? And now we have all these problems. But for the sake of bringing your world into reality, not in relationship, sorry. And for the sake of bringing your world into a reality so that it's real, so that you make a commitment to what it is that you believe in, so that you can manifest your desires more. See, that's the other thing, is that we have these truths. Some of them are horrific, so you don't really want to commit to it. Of course, most people don't. Their reality is not, it's their reality, it's what they believe, but it's not what they want. So they don't commit to that. Who would commit to such a thing? But they're hoping that someone will bring to them a better way. They're hoping that someone will come and say, hey, I got something that might work for you. They're holding out for that. And holding out for that causes them to just live life passively. They say things like, well, whatever happens, happens. Que sera, sera. And that's exactly what happens. Whatever. Whatever happens, happens. Whatever will be, is. And whatever those things are, once again, may not necessarily be what they want. But they just say, well, I have no control over these things. This is just the way things are. And so I will just do the best that I can until one day, whatever happens, happens will happen. Whether it's good or bad, I just won't worry about it. And when it happens, if it's bad, I'll just complain and moan and whine and say, oh, this is what we have to live with. This is just how things are. And we can only hope and pray that they don't happen to us. I'm being general because why not? There's too many situations, but you get my point. So I am saying to you today that this isn't the first time I've had this thought. It's come to me gradually over the years because I myself am learning to build and create my reality, speaking my life into existence, using my words to create my world, and healing my heart, mind, body, and soul so that I can be more powerful in doing that, to be more absolute in doing that, so that as I speak, I create, and all the ways that I want will be manifested before my eyes. This is a truth. This is a reality. I'm not saying it's the truth, because the truth, the absolute truth, is that whatever you want to be true is true. And you can agree or disagree. That's no problem for me. But if you look around the world, at all the various cultures, at all the various religions that exist, at all the things that happen in this world, you will see that whatever those people believe on whatever island they live on, whatever country and city, whatever small town they're in, they're living something that is true, and whatever they believe and think happens because they believe that that is what is true, that is what is real. And then you show up and you're like, you're doing what? Why? Why do you live like this? This is ridiculous. And they look at you and say, I don't know what you're talking about, dude. This is how we do things here. There is no other way. And then some places are enlightened and they say, yes, we know that you people over there live like this, but we don't do that here because we believe this and that and the other. And once again, that's all well and good. But as soon as you grasp the reality that, okay, so they're living like this because this is what is true for them. And I see that I might actually be able to help them because maybe the reality that I can bring to them will offer them a means to live better, to do better for themselves, to live more in harmony, more in congruity with the nature around them, will be safer, and all of that, right? And so you introduce these ideas to them not as facts, not as truths, but as ideas. Ideas like, hey, I was watching you and I noticed that you're doing this, but, if you did it like this, you might actually such and such and so and so and such, such, right? And they could say, hey, that's a great idea. I'm getting closer and closer to the woods, and I haven't been this close to the woods since the bears started coming out. There's people. I think I'm going to turn back around though, because I'm not interested in seeing bears today. So I'm scooting on back to my area. Anyhow, Yeah, right? So just imagine how much more beautiful you would have an experience in this world if you were able to approach people in that way. If you were able to talk to people with respect, to an understanding of what is exactly happening, right? And that you also give them room to say, well, you know what? I see your perspective and that's awesome. Thank you for that idea. Can we mull it around together amongst our people and talk about it together with them? So they go and they talk about it and they say, we're going to take your idea, but because of what you brought to us, we even found something even better than that because of what you gave us. So we're going to use your idea and we're going to kind of morph it a bit in a way that works for us. And then people do that, and now they have this great system. Nobody's taking credit for anything. They're sharing ideas. They're saying, hey, yay, we're doing good now. It's awesome. We got something good going on. And then you're done. You don't try to go in and steal everybody's stuff, take over, whatever. Anyhow, that is the value of today's talk. It's just about, maybe today you can have an assignment, and that assignment is that you think about what is true for you, what you want to be true in your life. Okay? So you're sick, maybe. So you're having some financial problems, maybe. Or maybe none of those things are true for you. But whatever is true for you, is it possible that you could decide, hey, you know what? I want to find something else that will be true for me. I want to create a new reality for myself that will better my existence. I want to create a reality where, let's say you're paralyzed and you're unable to move around very well. Now you can take two options here. One level of faith says, you know what? I will be healed. I will be healed of this paralysis, and I accept it as my new truth, and I accept whatever healing energy or technology will come to me to help me to be able to walk again. And that is what's really true for me. So you decide to put yourself in a position every day where you say, today I'm going to meet the person, or the person is going to meet me, and they're going to say, hey, you know what? We have this technology that can help you walk. Or some energy healer comes up and says, hey, you know what? I'm gifted and I can help you walk. I can help you do this. And then you walk because you decided, you know what? This is not going to be my story. Or let's say, you ask for something like, maybe you don't care that you don't have legs. You're done trying for that. You just would like to have better access to things in your life. Now, also, what I mean by a new truth is that this truth thing is so deep. It's not just about it's not about hoping for something better. No, it's about the elimination of hope. Now we're talking about knowing. We know that what we want will come, and we know that we will have it. So we're not getting up saying, well, I hope, I wonder if this is going to happen. I wonder if this is possible. No, we're not asking that question. We're not hoping. We know. We're saying we know what is available and we want it. And so now I place myself in a position to get it. Every day I wake up and I say, thank you for the provision. Thank you for what I know is coming to me. The healing, the wealth, or the provision for resources that you need. I know I'm going to have it. I know that what I need is going to come to me and my needs will be taken care of. And I will not want for anything. I know. And so now you walk in assurance and knowing. And it might not happen today, later today, it might not happen tomorrow or next week. But you can be damn sure that it's on its way to you, and whatever process needs to unfold to get that to happen. Some of you are living in situations that you shouldn't be living in. Before the provision can come, you've got to get untangled from the knot. So you say, but I asked for this and this should happen. That's because it's part of the blessing. You can't have beautiful designer couches in a raggedy ass house. You can't have beautiful designer couches in a raggedy house that's dirty and filthy. You need to prepare yourself to receive what it is that you're asking for. So in order to receive, you have to put yourself in alignment. And when you put yourself in alignment, then everything just makes a straight path to you. If you're already in alignment, then, well, you just watch it come. But if you know that you have some things to do before your gift comes, before your process arrives, you want money and you want it in the best way possible and you want it to be a blessing. What if your mind is not right? What if you don't know how to deal with your finances? Then situations will come to help you to learn how to better manage finances. You learn to manage finances. Little instances of wealth will come to you and you'll have a chance to learn. You might, money may come and go. And then one day it'll just happen and you'll be like, not only did I get all these other little lessons, but now I'm ready. And then bam, wealth just shows up and you're ready for it. You're ready for it. So there's a process here and knowing. But once again, I said all that, but really the truth is that it doesn't matter. Whatever your truth is what will be. So if you just believe that you'll have it and you want it and so you'll get it, it'll come. Will you keep it? It's up to you. It's up to you. I want the love of my life. You get the love of your life. When they show up, are you ready for them? Well, maybe you're not. Then you lose the love of your life. And you're like, I don't know what happened. I had the love of my life and then the love of my life is gone. Maybe because you're an asshole. Maybe because you don't know how to handle your emotions properly. So you learned some lessons. You learned some valuable lessons. So, let's see. Today's lesson is about calling your world into existence and knowing that you shall have what you desire. Not hoping for it, not wishing for it, not praying for it. No, knowing. That is the secret to everything. Because when you know, then you feel. Because they say in the law of attraction, it's about feeling. I feel it. I have this thing that I want, whatever that is. I have it. I can feel it. I can feel myself driving in that new car. I can feel myself with my new love of my life. I can feel myself holding the money in my hand. I can feel myself being happy, providing for the family and everything. Feeling. So you feel and you know. And the best way to feel is to know. Like on Christmas Day, the night before Christmas, nobody is saying, I sure hope Christmas is tomorrow. No, they know. Little children are eagerly in expectation of Christmas morning, thinking, gosh, it may or may not come. Right? It will arrive so they're in a knowing. They're in a knowing, and their knowing creates a stronger feeling because now I can't wait. Oh my gosh, it's going to be so exciting. Yes, this is awesome. It's happening. I know it's happening because I can feel it because I've seen the evidence. I've seen the thing in my mind. I know it's happening because it's tomorrow. Not, well, I don't know, maybe Christmas will be tomorrow. Now, okay, fine, if you want to play devil's advocate, tomorrow is not promised. Hey, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that either anymore. I don't believe in that. Those words are an assurity for the matrix to keep people coming in and out, to recycle the bodies so that we don't have an overpopulation or whatever. I don't know. But that's not necessarily true. To me, tomorrow is not promised. For you, maybe. But if I'm speaking my life into existence and I'm walking in knowing, now I got magic. I'm planning for tomorrow because I know tomorrow will come. Because I know. I'm creating a world where tomorrow is real for me. Maybe you're creating a tomorrow where tomorrow isn't real, but I'm creating a tomorrow where tomorrow is real. And it is promised. Because I am God. Right? We are gods. We are creating collectively and individually. And when you do that, you get more of what you want. You get more of what you want. You get more of what you want. You get more of what you need. You get more of what you ask for. So, that is what I have for you today. Stay tuned tomorrow. If you decide to show up on the planet and enjoy tomorrow with me, stay tuned and we'll further this discussion about the gift of tomorrow through your God essence self. Blessings.